Alright, welcome guys to this video. Lawrence here. I thought let me just bring you up to speed with some things, and particularly how to go about purchasing the new WIM laptop from Karatbars. But before I start with that, let me just mention this, guys. It's crucial to understand, and it's important to know inside of this team and obviously your entire team, inside of your Karatbars business, that your focus should be, or the normal procedure should be, that you, irrespective of what product or services you want to participate in Karatbars, you should always be utilizing Karatpay for the most part as your payment method. So if you want to personally buy a package, like in my case yesterday, I bought this laptop from Karatbars as well. I have 3 of the phones coming, and so on and so forth. Naturally, I put my money into this business. I put my money where my mouth is, as they say. I feel it's important to understand that you should know or be aware of the fact that you should be purchasing Cashgold first before you actually buy the particular package. So let's say you want to, as an example, in this video I'm going to run you through wanting to buy the Karatbars laptop, the WIM laptop. So this applies for whether you want to buy the phone. This applies for when you want to sponsor a new individual into your business, and that person wants to buy either a phone or a laptop package, one of these incentive packages, or the product or the profit packages, right? With all the extra coins and the bonuses and things that are being run from incentive to incentive. It applies to all of this. So whenever you want to buy something, just know that I should be buying Cashgold first, then load that Cashgold to my e-wallet in Karatpay, and then go and purchase the package utilizing Karatpay as my payment method. So in order to do that, let me run you through the exercise of buying an actual laptop. All right. So first thing first is, if you log into Karatbars, guys, another thing I forgot to mention is that Karatbars is bringing out a new site. It'll basically bring all the various different sites that Karatbars currently has as a company, like karatbars.com, karatgold.sg, Karatbit Exchange, and so on and so forth. It'll basically all come in under one roof, one umbrella, right? So this video will change a bit, but for now, until that happens, here's how you do it. So in this account, I've logged into my wife's account, which is just an account under my main business account. This is in karatbars.com. So once you've logged in and you're on the dashboard, in the middle here of the screen, you just click on switch to Karatgold, because what we want to do is we want to go look at the package that we want to purchase first, so that we can see how much gold or univals we will need in order to buy that specific package, right? So that we can come back, buy the correct amount of gold, and then basically load our e-wallet and utilize that Cashgold then via Karatpay. All right, so I have clicked on that, switch to karatgold.sg. It has now changed my dashboard, as you can see. All right, so if I go to product purchase and I come down to WIM, here's the actual laptop. I'll click on that. I will go for this first option in this example, which is the €2,000 laptop package. I want to buy only one. I'll click on checkout. I will simply select all these terms and conditions, as you can see. So there's 4 steps. So I'll simply select those 3. As you can see, it shows the value here, 2,600. I'll click next. We don't have any bonus cards to attach to this. I'll click next. Now I'm in the shipping options. It'll auto select shipping. So I'll just say yes, I agree to transfer my data to the logistics partner. This is obviously because the laptop's going to be shipped to me. As you can see, it is still euro-based figures being shown, so I'll say next. And now when I get to the fourth tab here, which is the payment options tab, note that nothing is selected at the moment and it shows euro figures, right? In order for me to get a Univols, which is basically the Cashgold, right? Digital Cashgold, that figure, all I need to do is click on Carat Payment, and now it switches those euro figures, which includes the package purchase, the shipping, and the fee. All is included in this particular price, if you want to call it a price. Univols, right? 523 Univols, right? So 523 Univols is basically, now we've got to turn that into gold so that we can purchase the correct amount of gold, so that when we transfer that gold onto our e-wallet, we basically changing the gold, the physical gold, into digital gold, like the Univols, the digital Univols, right? And we will utilize those Univols to come pay this. So basically in this process, you go to the package first, you go through the steps to get to this place where you can see what the amount of Univols is that you will be needing, and then you go and purchase the gold. So now that we know it's 523.78 Univols, I know it's going to be like 53 grams of gold, basically, is what I'm going to need, right? Let me just quickly jump over to Karatpay. Just got to move my browser a bit here. Guys, here you can see 1 Univol is equal to 0.1 grams of gold, right? So if I have 1 gram of gold, it would mean that I have 10 Univols, right? That's self-explanatory. So if I take, let me just move it back. If we go back to this, I can basically divide that or put that in there. 10 Univols would be 1 gram, so naturally I would need 50 grams. And that little bit, I'll just make sure that I have a little bit more than that. So I'm going to say like 53, 54 grams of gold, right? So all we do now is now that I know how much Univols I need, how much gold basically, I'll go to product purchase and I will buy Cashgold, the first option, buy Cashgold. And here, since I know the amount of gold that I would need, here you can see there's a 1 gram gold, Cashgold card. These are the smaller denominations, 0.1. So if you need 53, just put in here 53. And by typing in this, you can already see what the amount is, right? So if you remember, the package for the laptop was 2,600 plus the 75 for shipping and 25 euros for a fee, right? So it makes this naturally sufficient. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to do 54 grams of gold. I'm going to add that to cart, view cart. Now that it's added there, you say checkout. The same process you're going to go through here, so I'll just quickly do this. No bonus cards. Here it'll be storage because you're buying Cashgold, right? So next, and then here you can purchase it. The gold you can purchase with your Karatbars prepaid MasterCard if you've got any commissions on there, or naturally bank wire, credit, debit card, or obviously the K merchant payment system, which is Bitcoin or Ethereum, right? So whichever one you want to select, you can buy that gold with that. So I'm not going to do it now because I've already been through it, but this is where you'd basically end up. As soon as you've paid this, then this Cashgold will basically be added into your Karatpay facility. So once you've done this, You basically just come up here, you go to Carrot Pay, right? And you go load e-wallet. So you click on load e-wallet. The 53 grams or 54 grams that you've purchased, it'll be underneath or next to this one, your Cashgold. Here you can see I still have 1 grams left, right? So you'll have 53 there or 54 there. You just put in your 53 down here. In my case, since I only have 1 gram available there, I'll just show you how it's actually done. That's the 1 gram, and I'll say submit. That will now move to the e-wallet. Right, and as you can see, it says your load for the e-wallet was successful, so that 1 gram was moved to the e-wallet. So now you will have your amount of gold or univals basically in here, right? And all you now need to do is basically go back to the purchase of the package. So we'll say purchase the package, or sorry, switch to Karatbars gold.sg. Once you've done that, you will come to buy Cashgold, the actual package. So we'll go through this process quickly again. So it may seem like a tedious process, guys, but I'm going to explain to you right now why you are wanting to go this road. Actually, if you've been through this once, it's very easy to run through this very quickly in order to get this done. So I've now selected, I've come to this package page the second time. The first time I came here to actually see what the univals were going to be. So there's univals, and now here I'll be selecting Carat Payment, and then you will simply just click Pay Now. And when you click Pay Now, it'll process your order because you've already loaded that 53 or 54 grams of gold to your e-wallet, which is inside of Carat Pay system, and it'll get deducted from there to pay for your actual package, whatever this package is, whether it's a phone, a profit package, or a laptop. That's how you get it done. All right, so why do you go down this whole road of doing things this way? Guys, for every purchase, every transaction that happens inside of Karatbars, whether it's for a product or the services I refer to like K-Merchant and so on, every transaction that happens, there's units created inside of the whole Karatbars business, right? And those units creates more commissions. The more units you get, the more you cycle inside of your deal system, right? Under the deal system payment side of the company. So basically, going this extra route of buying Cashgold first creates extra units, which in return gives more commissions to your whole team in the sense of everybody creating units and volume all together by people following this particular path of purchasing products and services from Karatbars when we do actually purchase anything, right? And at the same time, having bought gold, it adds to your qualification for the long-term incentive as well. If you follow this way of doing things, meaning creating the habit of doing it this way, and your team does exactly the same, basically it puts you in line for these long-term incentives that you can see under commissions and incentives, right? Not the special incentives. Special incentives are for the incentives that are being run from event to event for the most part by Karatbars. These incentives are the long-term incentives that are these particular ones that you'll see here, like the Rolex watches, the Mercedes class vehicles, and naturally a villa eventually. So doing things this way, we all work together to help yourself and your team below you and above you basically to get to each of these levels eventually, inevitably, right? You'll get pushed along as the volume of gold sales and product and service sales goes through the roof. and this pushes you towards these long-term incentives. So with that said, guys, that's how you get it done. In short, firstly, just come into the product purchase, select the profit package, the phone, the CEM, or the laptop that you'd want, the particular one. Go through the process to go through these tabs to get to the point where you can see a Unival amount. Once you've got the Unival amount, simply go and buy the Cashgold. And then once you've bought the Cashgold, go to Karatpay and basically just load the grams of gold that you've just purchased, load it to your e-wallet, right? So once it's in your e-wallet, you go back to product purchase, you go and actually purchase the product that you just looked at, and you will utilize the Karat payment method to actually purchase that particular product. That's it. See you in the next video. Cheers, eh?